Happy Friday, y'all. On today's Clubhouse, we just had another follow-up conversation around the talk we had yesterday with Intel and just getting a gauge of where, realtors are at with this development that's happening in our city. And, some are optimistic and some have, real valid concerns, because when you're talking about things of this magnitude coming to a city, which doesn't happen very often, there's a lot of things that this impacts, from infrastructure to, housing to transportation to schools and all of those things. And I think it's a mentality of, especially if you're in a city where, things they're not going to stop, right? You're either going to grow or you're going to die. And I think Columbus is in a great position to really take that next step in the form of cities go here in our country and in the United States. And I'm excited. I think one of the things that you as a real estate agent need to be thinking about here locally is, how can you start positioning yourself as the expert to those employees and those companies that are going to be coming into our market? I think we need to, if you want to capitalize on that over the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years and moving forward, you need to start putting out content around this city and what's going on in this city, right? Go and do a video in front of Huntington Park. Go and do a video in front of Crew Stadium. Go and talk about, the historic districts of Italian Village and German Village and Hungarian Village and, Southern Orchards. Talk about, what it's like to live in Hilliard versus Canal versus, New Albany. Talk about, the lakes that we have within an hour's drive, from Indian Lake to Alum Creek to Buckeye Lake, right? And all of the lakes down south. Putting out that type of content in video format on YouTube is going to help your business, because what are people going to do when they relocate to this city? They're going to Google things to do in Columbus, Ohio, or Columbus, Ohio, right? And if you put yourself in a position to put out that type of content now and you're consistent with it, then imagine what's going to happen in 2-3 years when you become that go-to agent that has that type of content. They're going to be asking you questions, right? They're going to be reaching out to you as their realtor. So, that's one thing that I was thinking about today. Putting out blog posts, putting out video content around Columbus and this city, I think is super important if you want to take advantage of what's going to be going on.